What's up, everyone? Today we're stepping into the shadows of the ultimate what if. We all know the story of Light Yagami. He was a boy who wanted to be a god. He wanted the world to bow. He wanted the glory. But L doesn't care about glory. L only cares about results. What if the death note didn't land in a schoolyard but at the feet of the world's greatest detective? In the hands of Light Yagami, the notebook was a weapon of ego. But in the hands of Lawliet, it becomes a weapon of pure, cold logic. Today, we're diving into the darkest timeline. What if L became Kira? L wouldn't use the notebook immediately. He's a man of science and probability. He'd spend days studying the rules, testing the paper, the ink, and the texture. He'd calculate the chance of it being a supernatural prank, exactly 0.01%. When he finally decides to write a name, it isn't a scream for justice. It's a clinical experiment. He picks a criminal, not a famous one. That would create a pattern he'd have to explain later. He picks someone obscure, a cold case, someone the world forgot. 40 seconds later, the prisoner is gone. L doesn't smile, he doesn't laugh like a madman. He just sits there, bites his thumb and whispers, "Interesting." Unlike Light, who used heart attacks to send a message and spread fear, L would vary the deaths. Accidents, illnesses, sudden disappears. The world wouldn't look for a supernatural killer. They would just think the world was getting a little bit luckier and a little more dangerous. This is where it gets truly terrifying. L has access to the Interpol database. He has eyes on every CCTV camera on the planet. He knows who is guilty before the police even finish filing the paperwork. In this world, the Kira case never actually exists. Why? Because L is the investigation. He is the one the world calls to find the killer, and he would simply report that there is no killer, only a statistical anomaly. If a detective gets too close to the truth, L is their boss. He would lead them down a dead end, delete the digital evidence, and if they were too smart for their own good, their name would find its way into the notebook. L wouldn't kill for justice. He would kill for efficiency. He'd start removing anyone who slows down human progress. Corrupt CEOs, warmongering politicians, the clutter of society. He isn't building a kingdom, he's debugging a program. To L, humanity isn't a family. It's just a series of variables. But even L can't escape the curse of the death note. As the years pass, his success rate reaches 99%. Crime is gone, war is over. But L is still sitting in that dark room, hunched over, eating sweets in the silence. He realizes that for the system to remain perfect, he can never stop. He begins to predict crimes before they even happen. He starts killing people for thoughts they might have or paths they might take. He has become the ultimate judge, jury, and executioner. But who judges the judge? There is no Near to stop him, no Mellow to burn his plans, because L taught them everything they know. He has created a world where everyone is safe, and everyone is a prisoner to his logic. Light Yagami died because of his humanity, his pride, his rage, and his fear. But in L Kira, he wouldn't die. He would live to be an old man, still sitting in his chair, still writing names in the dark. The world would be peaceful, quiet, and utterly hollow. Because when you let logic rule the world, you realize that the most illogical thing in existence is a human life. Light Yagami was a monster. But L would be a machine. And a machine doesn't know how to stop. What do you think? Would L be more successful than Light? Or would his own mind eventually break him? Let me know your theories in the comments. See you all in next video. Bye-bye.